Hello, today is Tuesday, and as you can see, I am back here in video form. This video is also a response to the YouTube channel Friends Without Benefits, of which I am a big fan, and there's an explanation for that. On the channel, a song was sung about Tim Allen, and the reason that he did this was because someone wrote a comment about how they had a dream about Tim Allen, and he was like, well, maybe I'll write another song if someone has a really cool story to tell me. So this video tells him a story. But this story is why I didn't make a video last week, because I know a lot of people were concerned about it, and they're like, you have to be punished. But then in Liz's blog post, she was like, oh, Scott, if you have a real good reason why you didn't make a video, you don't have to be punished. And guess what? I have a fantastic reason. I was very busy, and I will tell you why. But first, let me do a couple things about nerdfightastic. Sarah Dodd, welcome to Wednesday. I'm very excited to say, Sarah, I'll see you tomorrow at the end of my videos now. That'll be fun. So anyway, here is my story / explanation of what happened last Tuesday and why I couldn't make a video. You see, last Tuesday, I was in Ohio visiting my family. It was just like Easter time. So while I was there, everything was awesome, and then just suddenly an evil wizard leading an army of ninjas attacked me. I reacted quickly and did my best to fend off the attackers, but it was to no avail. I thought to myself, if only I had the mystical sword, I would be able to cut down my attackers. Luckily for me, my parents always keep a unicorn in their stable, so I jumped on it and the chase began. We rode hard, but the attackers were gaining on us. We cut through the dark forest and over the plains of Ranvier. We approached the Canyon of Doom. One ninja almost pulled me from my horse. But luckily for me, I'm a master of the martial art of punch ninjas right in the face, so he fell off. As we rode through the canyon, we approached the Cave of Shadows, the last known location of the mystical sword. As I got closer to the cage, I happened upon a small elf named Francis who was being chased by a grizzly bear. I thought, why not be a good guy and help him out? I pulled Francis onto the horse, which is actually a unicorn, sorry, and we continued on, now being chased by a grizzly bear, an evil wizard, and his army of ninjas. Once we got inside of the cave, which was full of zombies, we thought that we had met our certain doom, but Francis pulled out a flamethrower from his knapsack and just started shooting flames at zombies, and as everyone knows, zombies really hate it when you shoot flames at them, so they retreated, and we made it to the center of the cave where the mystical sword lies. But it had been smashed to thousands of pieces, and I thought to myself, I will never make it out of here alive. Without the sword, there is no way to overcome this evil. And then Chuck Norris walked out, and I was like, Chuck Norris? And he was like, yes. And I was like, what are you doing here? And he's like, Mr. Tuesday, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, I came looking for this mystical sword because I'm being chased by this army of ninjas and an evil wizard and a grizzly bear named Douglas, and I think that I should probably, fight them off because they're about to kill me. Do you want to help me out? And he's like, yes, I will help you out because the truth is, I destroyed the sword. What, Chuck Norris? You destroyed the sword? Yes, he replied. I'm Chuck Norris, and this sword is the most ultimate weapon in the universe. Clearly, there can only be one ultimate weapon in the universe, and that is me, Chuck Norris. So since you have no sword, I will stand by your side. Then Chuck Norris stood by my side. When the ninjas approached, one of them attacked Chuck Norris, and he roundhouse kicked him in the head, killing him instantly. Chuck Norris then spoke to the people, and he said, I am Chuck Norris. Anyone who attacks me or my friends will meet his doom. He stared into the eyes of one ninja, and he died of fright. The army of ninjas retreated, and they ran away. Douglas the bear, however, did not understand English, so he proceeded to attack Chuck Norris. He was instantly killed by Chuck Norris' fists of fury. Chuck Norris then skinned the bear and made a rug out of it. The evil wizard was shocked. He didn't know what to do. He raised his wand and began to cast a flurry of jinxes and curses. When the dust cleared, Chuck Norris was unharmed. He had blocked all of the attacks by the sheer force of his mighty beard. He then laughed in the face of evil, stomped his foot, and caused a fissure in the earth, into which the dark wizard fell into boiling hot lava. Sorry that took so long, said Chuck Norris. I believe that you've probably missed your deadline to make your video this week. You know what? Tell them that I said it was okay, and that you can have that week off. And if they try to punish you, I'm gonna kill them. And then he laughed. I'm just kidding. Except that I'm not. So, that's the adventure that I had last Tuesday. That's why I couldn't make a video, and I'm not going to be punished now. Because if you punish me, Chuck Norris will kill you. Except he was just kidding, but he wasn't. Sarah Dodd, I'll see you tomorrow.